Salam alaikum and good day. I am Sarah Asmani, and I welcome you to today's detailed news roundup from Zir News 24. Today is Monday, the 16th of Saraton 4 4 in the Afghan calendar, corresponding to July 7th, 2025. At least 19 Palestinians killed in Israeli attacks on Gaza. According to health sources, at least 19 Palestinians have been killed today in the latest Israeli air and missile attacks on different parts of the Gaza Strip. Reports indicate that these attacks targeted besieged areas of Gaza, including residential neighborhoods and shelters. The casualty numbers may rise as rescue operations are still underway in some areas. Health officials confirm that women and children are among the dead, with many others wounded and taken to hospitals. Israeli officials have not made formal statements regarding these new attacks, but they are considered part of the ongoing military operations that have continued for months in Gaza. Famous Australian singer faces threats and blacklisting for pro-Palestine song. Singer Aya Mayhem says she has faced threats from producers, financial backers, and industry insiders for raising her voice against the genocide of Palestinians and composing a song in their support. Mayhem added that after creating songs against the genocide in Palestine, advocating for women's rights, and opposing censorship, she was told working with her had become problematic. Contracts and financial support were withdrawn, and some in the industry tried to silence her. She stated, "When you speak the truth, especially as a woman, many are not ready to listen and try to silence you. I was told to change my lyrics and conform, but I didn't." She said she now has no producer, no financial support, and no contract, but she finds peace in this stance. Artists and performers around the world have raised their voices in support of Palestinians and urged their governments to cut all ties with Israel. Australian woman convicted of murder for poisoning family with food. An Australian woman has been found guilty of murdering 3 members of her estranged husband's family by poisoning them with food. Erin Patterson, aged 50, was convicted of 3 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. The incident took place on July 29, 2023, when she served relatives beef Wellington containing poisonous mushrooms. Patterson claimed it was an accident, but prosecutors said she lied to police, faked having cancer, and hid the device she used to dry the mushrooms. The case, which lasted nearly 10 weeks, attracted widespread media attention in Australia. Patterson now awaits a likely life sentence. BRICS calls for rich nations to finance climate costs. BRICS member states have called for financial support from wealthy nations to fund joint efforts against climate change. This request was made at the end of the summit in Rio de Janeiro on Monday. Brazil's President Lula da Silva, host of this year's UN climate conference, emphasized global cooperation. BRICS stressed that the cost of climate change should be borne by developed nations and backed Brazil's proposed fund to protect forests. China and the UAE pledged support for the fund. They also criticized European nations for imposing restrictive laws under the guise of environmental protection. BRICS called for reforms in international organizations, though no consensus was reached on Security Council membership. U.S. President Donald Trump on Sunday called Elon Musk's plan to create a new political party meaningless and ridiculous. Speaking to reporters while returning from New Jersey to Washington, Trump said, "Forming a third party is pointless. America has long had a 2-party system, and such efforts only create confusion." Musk announced the creation of the America Party on Saturday, saying it would oppose Trump's costly law that he claims will crash the economy. On Truth Social, Trump wrote, "I'm saddened to see Musk out of control and heading for disaster." He claimed Musk is upset because under the new law, Tesla will no longer receive green energy tax breaks. Trump also said appointing Musk's close associate Jared Isaacman for NASA was a mistake because of Musk's deep business ties with NASA projects. This reflects a new political rift between the 2 billionaires that could impact the 2028 elections. Please stay with Zir News 24 for more updates. Follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube at Zir News 24. From the world of sports, Afghanistan's national player Naveen ul Haq injured. The Afghanistan Cricket Board has announced that national fast bowler Naveen ul Haq has sustained injuries to his shoulder and leg. Doctors have advised him 6 weeks of rest. He is currently undergoing treatment in England. Kunduz Cricket Ground hosts the Walk-On National T20 Final. Today, Kunduz Cricket Ground is hosting the final match of the Walk-On National T20 Cup, where Hindu Kush strikers and Pamir legends are facing off. It remains to be seen which team will claim the championship. Kickboxing competition held in Jawzjan. A one-day kickboxing tournament under the title Wahid Afghanistan was held in Jawzjan. A total of 120 athletes from 6 provinces participated, with 60 emerging as winners in their respective groups. Tape Ball Cricket Championship in Wadapur, Kunar. In Kunar's Wadapur district, tape ball cricket competitions among 20 teams concluded with Shoaib Salarzai's team winning the championship. In the final, they defeated Adil Zai's team by 18 runs to claim the title. That's all for today's news bulletin. Please like and follow Zero News 24 on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. Until tomorrow's bulletin, goodbye.